to play the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to meet the assholes on the Dynasty tonight. That's right. It's time to put on makeup. It's time to dress up right. It's time to raise the curtain on the Dynasty tonight. Why do we always come here? I guess we'll never know. It's like some kind of torture to have to watch the show. And now let's get things started. Why don't you get things started? It's time to get things started on the most sensational, inspirational, celebrational, sexuational. This is what we call the Dynasty Podcast. And now, coming to you live from Riverdale Studios, your host, the one, the only, Eric Costanza.
Greetings and salutations. Welcome to this off-season draft order edition of the Dynasty Podcast. I am your perfectly rated commish, Eric Costanza. Get used to hearing that, bub. Not gonna let it die. I'm gonna repeat it over and over and over again.
Well, now that you've done it once, you have to do it, every year after this.
Well, I'm probably not going to get a perfect ranking again, just so you guys don't have to hear me say it. So maybe I won't say it over and over again, but I'll say it for now. Perfectly ranked commish. Of course, with me here, obviously, is Bub Palucha. Bub, how are you doing? I miss you. It's been a while.
You know what? I was curled up in a hole for about 2.5 weeks.
I was wondering what you've been doing with yourself.
Yeah,
Are you going through like dynasty withdrawals?
Yeah, I cut myself off from the world. I didn't go into work for about 2 weeks. I didn't tell anyone. I haven't slept in about 56 hours. So, it's been good.
Yeah, you seem to be doing pretty good.
Yeah, I'm doing great.
You look pretty good for not being able to sleep.
I'm taking a lot of drugs.
Yeah. Your nipples are like.
I don't.
Your feet.
You know what? I don't even have a shirt on. I just realized.
I'm not complaining, bub. Anyway, let's like to kind of have a little spitfire, open agenda show here today. We're gonna get into a couple of things here. Obviously, the draft order show. We'll get into that a little bit further, but let's just wing it. Like, we don't really have a script here. Do you have anything, bub, that you would just like to address, dynasty related, undynasty related? What's going on in your head right about now?
Well, I actually do have a question for you. Undynasty related, but football related.
Okay.
Super Bowl.
Yes.
What was your favorite commercial?
You know what? I liked the Joe Montana Tide stain one. With the immaculate stain thing.
Right.
I thought that was pretty funny. For commercials, for me, they've gotten to the horrifically low standard to the point that, like, I don't care what you're selling. If you make me giggle, if you make me chuckle, you've done your job.
They were horrendous.
They were pretty bad.
I think that's across the board. That's the feeling.
What'd you think of Beyonce, though?
Nah, she looked okay.
Yeah, I muted it and I just watched. She takes her vitamins.
She looked okay.
Yeah, is she 100% African American?
No,
we were trying to figure that out.
She looks like milk chocolate, not dark chocolate.
Yeah, little halfsies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe both her parents were like halfsies, or they were just light. I don't know. They could just be a light skinned brother.
Right. Well, she did her job. Let's have a few things I'd like to talk about here as we spitfire on this open agenda show here, bub. No, please don't literally spit.
I thought that's what that.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
We got ourselves. We all know that coming into this upcoming season will be Dynasty Season 10, a decade of the Dynasty. Many of you haven't been in the league for that long. Some of you have, but I think we can all agree we're all part of something special here. And you all already pretty much know that we're hoping to have some type of celebration to celebrate our 10th year in existence, and hopefully go to some type of league event, maybe at a away game, maybe go to Gillette, go to New York. We'll do something, hopefully. And in April, I think late April is when the NFL schedule is released, so I know that Brian, our league event coordinator, is going to be kind of spearheading that event. So more to come on that. Just want to remind everyone, be on the lookout for that shit in a couple of months. Bub, any questions, anything to add about that?
Nope.
I know we've talked about that before. We're getting a little bit closer to it, so I just want to remind everybody.
Couple months.
Yeah, the other thing too is our Dynasty board member meetings, Bub.
Yes.
We're gonna be starting that shit up in a couple of weeks.
Always good times.
Always a good time. You and I have actually kind of had a preliminary meetings. We've talked about a few things, but we're gonna kick things off officially soon. I know that we were able to rent the same bondage room that we did last year.
I have a few surprises.
I'm sure. I know that. Didn't you tell Coach Matt Whiffen that if he gets to the 6-win marker, you'll have a little something special for him?
Oh, yeah. Just wait, Mr. Whiffen. Just wait.
I'm sure his asshole is just reaming.
He won't be able to fit it up his asshole, but we're gonna try.
Okay. Anyway, with the Dynasty board member meetings starting soon, this is your last chance. If you have any suggestions, ways of making the league better, anything you'd like to add to the agenda, feel free to let us know now. Because again, those meetings are going to be starting up and probably taking us all the way into maybe May or so.
You know what, though? For all of you who are not part of the Dynasty board members, consider yourself, missing out, because it is just great. When I haven't checked my phone in like an hour, and I look and I see I have 17 new emails. Yes. And so I have to read through them all. So that is awesome.
It's kind of like that time when, remember when Iron Man...
you have 243 new messages.
He had some type of virus, and he was literally sending emails out by the second, was it an MSN email? Oh, that was probably one of the...
My entire email was just him.
That killed everybody's email boxes. Oh, good old Iron Man. Then another thing I want to mention, actually a little bit of a personal update for you, Bub. Something maybe some of you already know, some of you don't. And I'm excited, and I want to. The reason I'm putting this out is because it does it could possibly affect the Dynasty this upcoming season. My wife and I are actually expecting.
Really?
We are. So
congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Expecting what?
A baby. You just dropped your gum.
Well, I didn't know. I didn't know if you were going to get a new pet, or you were just expecting, a good grade on, Trista's report card or something.
Sure. No. Yeah, we're expecting a baby. So, due in early August. So it's going to be quite the busy time for me.
Yeah. No kidding.
Yeah. The reason I'm.
How is that going to affect you in your commissionership?
Well, I'm not going to lie, Bub. This may take a close second place.
I don't believe it.
No, like the Dynasty Commissionership will take.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
Yeah, you're probably right. No, I'm just going to be looking for obviously some maybe more assistance. I think I've been trying to delegate a little bit more and more throughout the years. Obviously, the Dynasty is one of my babies, but I have a hard time.
Not for long. It'll be. Yeah. Well, it'll still be one of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
So anyway, with the Gazettes, with the when we get to the keeper selection show right around that time frame, the draft, really pretty much everything, next year, I'm definitely open arms to anyone that wants to kind of help out a little bit. And obviously, I hope you guys all understand that I may not be as interactive or whatnot. Maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe I'll have even more time on my hands. Maybe sleepless nights at 3 a.m. and
I can already see your perfect commissionership rating dropping.
Plummeting.
It's dropping already.
Shit.
The max I'm giving you right now is an 8, just based on this conversation.
Well, I've been thinking of names, Bub. If it's a boy, I'm thinking Indiana Jones Costanza, maybe Ultimate Warrior Costanza.
Maybe Chester
Copperpot. Sure, there's 4 squares Costanza. If it's a girl, I'm probably gonna go with Dynasty Commissioner Costanza. So
those are all really cute names.
Thank you. Been giving that a lot of thought. I don't know if the other half is gonna go with it, but that's okay. And then the other thing, Bob, more Spitfire in here. Let's talk a little bit about the Dynasty Hall of Fame.
Let's do it.
Now, as we all know, it's a very big thing. It's an epic type of thing, and during the off-season, I'll send out the Dynasty Hall of Fame ballot, but we don't really have a podcast or a show during that time to really talk about it, so I figured we could use this time here to maybe talk a little bit about the Hall of Fame and the candidates that will be up for grabs for us to vote on. So,
do you understand this is the Hall of Fame?
Thank you, Deion Sanders. Yes, it is the Hall of Fame. So let's go ahead and talk